What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live stream. Um, for those who are watching this live, thank you. For those who are watching this on the recording, thank you again. I'm really hoping that you guys are getting some real value out of these live streams and getting yourselves ready for whatever it may be. As you can tell, we are working on a lot of stuff. We're looking on cleaning up the live stream, making it all nice and all nice and pretty for all you. And we're trying to do our best and make everything seem a little bit more professional, a little bit um, more branded and everything. You know what I mean? This week we're going to be talking about community. Why the importance of being part of a community really is when it comes to podcasting, live streaming, content creation, um, and all that fun stuff. I'm a little bit not. I won't say I'm feeling not feeling under the weather. I'm just things are just a little bit weird today. Um, so forgive me if I feel a little bit if I seem a little off. It happens. I am working on getting a couple of people to come on these lives so we can discuss some interesting topics. Uh, Next week, we're going to be talking about the difference between being omnipresent and hyper focused on one social media platform. I know I'm on 3 social media platforms right now. I'm streaming at the same time, thanks to the good folks over at StreamYard. They make this possible. Um, today, what we are going to be talking about, like I said, um, being part of a community. And as you can tell, we have done a little bit of a change when it comes to what we're doing. And the change came twofold. One was because I had to get a job at a big box gym here in Toronto, and I had to sign a non-competition clause, which is fine. So no more health and wellness, promoting fitness and stuff like that. So none of that, and it's everything is right now hyper focused on podcasting, live streaming, and content creation, and throwing in a little bit of health and wellness there so you can actually have a life. Because this, let's be honest, this is why we got into what we. This is why we got into this, right? So we can have our own schedule, so we can create our own life, so we can have free, quote unquote, freedom. But you learn really quickly when you get into this kind of work that freedom is can be taken away from you really, really quickly. And if you're not part of a community, what happens to you things if you let it spiral out of control? Now, why is community important? Community is really important because it helps you um, it helps you stay accountable, right? Accountability is one of the top things of why you need to be a part of a community. It's easy for us to say, "Oh, you know what? I have this program I need to put out. I'll put it to later. I'll put it to later. I haven't gone out for my walk today. I'm going to go out for my walk." Or I haven't gone to the gym today. I'll go to the gym. And you come back from the gym. Oh, you know what? I need to eat something. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. I need to do that. And all of a sudden, 11 o'clock at night comes around and you've done nothing. Or even worse, and I've been guilty of this myself. Um, you set this goal for yourself, like you know what, I'm gonna put out Facebook posts for the next 6 weeks. You get to the next 6 weeks, you're like, you know what, 2 more weeks. Okay, time to work on LinkedIn. Time to work on this. Time to work on that. And you know what? nothing on your program, and the program makes you money. Let's call a spade here, people. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, they're just advertising branches. Advertising doesn't make you money if you have nothing to sell. Call a spade a spade. So who's going to hold you accountable to say, you know what, Jim, did you finish that module that you said that you were going to do? Did you do the recording? Did you do the document? And that's why community is important, is so it holds you accountable, saying, and helps you keep on track. Another really important part of of being part of a community is staying motivated. We all get it, myself included, where we're, you know what, I don't feel like doing this today. I'm just going to watch The Chosen all day. Or I'm just going to surf the internet, or I'm just going to call it a Star Wars day and just veg. The motivation waxes and wanes. And the power of the community is there to keep you motivated, to keep you focused on that goal that you had before, and say, you know what, this is the reason why I'm doing this. And this is why I need to stay hyper focused on my task. And once I complete the task, then I can go and veg on Star Wars, or read a book, or veg on The Chosen, or surf aimlessly on the internet. I can do that. That's all fine and dandy. But up until I finish my tasks, I can't do any of that. And that's one of the big things of why community is also so important. Another reason why community is important, it helps you celebrate wins. I know a lot of you out there watching this, um, if you're like me, you don't know how to celebrate a win properly, and you have nobody to celebrate it with. Uh, I mean, being a podcaster, live streamer, or content creator can be a very lonely journey. And if you don't have a group of people where you can say, you know what, I completed my task, I got 3 people, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people into my program, who are you going to celebrate that with? Your friends and family, I mean, they're going to be happy for you, but let's face it, I mean, they don't understand the work that we do. And even if they do, will they be happy for you? Most likely they will. Most likely they will. But would they understand it, like truly deeply understand it? Would your 70-year-old mother understand what you're doing to help you celebrate that win? She'll be happy for you. But would she celebrate? She's like my mom. She won't understand. So a big part of the community is to help celebrate your wins, and help you stay motivated during the losses, during the hard times, during the times where you don't want to do anything. And that's why community is actually so important. And the next point that I want to talk about is why community is so important is helping you get support. You know, we're planning at the Podcaster Wellness Alliance to start having expert teachers coming in, so we can help you get to the next level. That's going to come in a little bit, but we're still starting to um, get some traction with it first, and yeah, we're still trying to get some traction with getting some people signed up, and the getting support part of the community is super critical. None of us know everything. None of us, not even me. I don't know anything. I am part of two other communities, a podcasters group and two men's group. I don't know a lot, and I fall back on them to get support to help me through the hard times, the rough patches, the big questions that I have. Like, when it comes to like podcasting, it's like, okay, how do I monetize my podcast? How do I find sponsors? How do I find um, people to help me pay the bills? Because you need to pay the bills. So that's the one of the other, and it's there for you to shine to help your other community members as well. It's not there just for you to get help. It's also for you to be looked on as an expert. There's a couple of other points that I didn't put in here, um, that I kind of want to touch up on. Another really important reason why you want to be a part of community is for collaboration. It's really easy to find. Like, if you're a podcaster or live streamer, it's really easy to find podcast guests. I'm part of another community, a podcasting community that is just there to find you guests. I'm not going to hide it. It is Podmatch. Podmatch is a great place to find guests to be a guest. Fantastic place to be. I use it almost on a daily basis. Well, not recently, but I will be. I used to, and I will be very soon. Be very active on Podmatch very shortly. But and it's a very good place to learn new skills, new learn tips and tricks. We really don't value the amount of backing that we can get from communities. And that's why the Podcasters Wellness Alliance is here. It's to help you get your podcast up and running. One, help you improve the podcast. Two, help you have a life. That's three. That's where we have it here. Because, like I said, podcasting is a very lonely journey. So is live streaming. So is content creation. It can be a very lonely journey, and it can take you into different, like, you'll sit down to set yourself up for a live stream, for example, like I did, and you come up with backgrounds like I did. It's just one of those things where it's like you're going one way, and all of a sudden, boom, you're going in a completely opposite direction. You keep asking yourself, how did I get to this point when I sat down today with a specific agenda to plan out, bash out the content for the next 2 or 3 months so I can be ahead? And all of a sudden, I'm on YouTube watching America's Got Talent. How the hell did that happen? And if you're not part of a good community, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And in the link in the notes here, there's a link to get access to the Podcasters Wellness Alliance on Mighty Networks. We are offering a free month for April. Sign up. It's a really good community. And like I said, it focuses on your health and wellness. So you're not stuck inside all day. Like, after this, I'm out of here. It is cold and it is raining. It's cloudy. It's overcast, but I need some fresh air. And I can't be in front of the computer all day again today. That's just not going to happen. Plus, there's a few other things that I need to do today outside. So, um, sign up. It's free for the month of April, and I really know that you guys are going to get a lot of value out of it. There's a there are some interesting aspects to it. Like there, we have a podcasters group, which you're going to have access to. You're going to have a health and wellness space, and let's see if I can share what I mean. Let's see if I can give you guys a little bit of a demo of. Let's do this. All right. All right. This is awesome. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Share screen. Okay. And we are going to share this screen. All right. That's better. That's a lot better. So I hope you guys can see this. So this is what the Podcasters Alliance is going to look like, right? You have monthly highlights. Quick little icebreaker here. Big shout out to Matthew McIntyre for answering some of these questions. We have monthly community calls, which happen once a month on the 26th of every month. So hop onto that. Podcasters Parlor. This is where we talk about podcasting industry, the podcasting business. Every week on Thursday. Every week on Thursday, there's a new blog post that gets released. Tomorrow, we're going to be getting into the business aspect of the cool tools and tips and tricks that I use for my podcast and my content creation. Mind Body Studio is the the health and wellness aspect. We put out every Tuesday a blog post. You can go there and read a blog post on balancing your life. So it's really cool. The Fitness Oracle is one of our podcasts. You can come here and you can have a listen to our podcast, The Fitness Oracle, with the latest one was last Wednesday. Every Wednesday it gets released. And the most recent one was with Dr. Vic Manzo. And we were talking about, the grind that the fitness industry has and how you can be a better um, business person, an entrepreneur, and he has some really good tips and tricks that you can actually implement. Last True Rebellion's another. Um, why hasn't it? There should have been. Huh. Interesting. Should have been the Last True Rebellion is another podcast that we have that we talk about. The hard stuff about religion. I mean, if it does interest you, it is about religion. And this month we are talking about Saint Isaac the Syrian, his life and his views, and it's quite interesting. Some of the stuff that he discusses. So tune in for that. It's going to be pretty interesting. Community calls. There should have been. Oh yeah, an event. Yesterday we had a monthly check-in. So, like I said, for this month, it is this month it is free, and I know you guys are going to get a ton of value out of this. There's already people in here that are utilizing it and they're loving it. So, and I want you to be able to access it as well. So, in the description of this live stream, wherever you're watching this on Facebook, LinkedIn, or YouTube, Just click on it. It has a free month, and I hope to see you guys in there, and I hope to start talking to you all because it's going to be a lot of fun. And that's a big part of community. It's about learning and having fun and keeping yourself accountable and getting the support that you need and maintaining that motivation that we all lack. Well, keeping the motivation a little bit longer. I don't like the word motivation, but I think it was Dr. Vic where we had a conversation about motivation. I can't remember. Anyways, um, I've rambled on for far too long. I hope you guys have gotten some value. Leave in the comments below. One, how do you like the new look? You like it? You hate it? What do you like about it? What do you hate about it? Um, would you be interested in signing up to a community for podcasters, live streamers? Do you have a podcast, or are you curious about starting a podcast? If you're curious about starting a podcast, send me a message. Let's have a conversation about it, and that we can definitely help you get your podcast launched. And not only that, but we can also help you. We can also help you maintain that 20 episode barrier, because there's a 20 episode barrier that a lot of podcasters don't get out. I heard a very interesting statistic. Out of the millions of podcasts that start up every year, there are only 400,000 podcasts that are still up and running. And there are millions of podcasts that start up every single year. Don't be one of those. Be one of the 400,000 that have 2, 3, 400 episodes in. I mean, Fitness Oracle right now is just about to break 300 episodes, which we are. Yeah. And if you want to be a part of that, and if you want to have a podcast that will last 2, 3, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, hit us up. We know how to do it. We've done it, and we want to be by your side to help you do it. So hit us up. Let us know. Let's have a conversation. Until next week. Next week, we're going to be talking about the difference between omnipresence and hyper focused when it comes to social media. When it comes to social media, because it can be exhausting. You'll see next week when we talk about it. Anyways, you guys have been awesome. Go over to Podcasters Wellness Alliance, become part of the alliance, become part of the movement. Let's get your show to the 300 episode mark. Till next week, you guys be awesome.